now we are going to start about the operator overloading. It is a compile-time polymorphism, operator overloading. Overload, two type of operator, unary operator and binary operator we can overload. So now first we will make one class. Okay, inside the class we will take some data members, initialize the data members with the help of our constructors. Okay, after initializing the data members we will write a source code for operators to be overloading. Okay, so first for making a class, for creating a class we use a keyword class, as we know. This is a operator overloading, so I am taking here OP. I have taken this class name. Okay, now we take some data members. We have taken some data members. After that we will initialize these data members. We will initialize with the help of constructors. Okay, so constructor should be public and the constructor name same as the class name. We have taken these data members value first initialized by 0. Okay, now we are taking one more constructor. This constructor we will take parameterized. We have given the values of I, j and k to the data members. So these two constructors we made only to initialize the data members of the class. Okay, if you are taking here double type, the value should be double. Okay, if you are taking integer, it should be integer. So it is your choice, you can make it double as well, so no worries about that. So it is better to take here 0. Sorry. So now, okay, after that you will write a source code for operator overloading. So first we will take a source code for unary operator overloading. So how to write it? This is for unary operator overloading. First is access specifier, then operator overloading. When you are writing a source code for operator overloading, it should be static. Okay, public static. After that type. What is the type? The class name. So what is the class name? We are using here user defined data type. Then keyword, then we will take keyword operator. After that which symbol you want to overload. If you want to overload add, use add. If you want to overload subtract, multiply, division. Accordingly you will put the symbol here. Then we are using here unary. For plus negative value it become plus. Okay, I will take here minus. Okay, so we are using here the minus operator, means the positive value to be negative and negative value to be positive. Inverse the sign, change the sign. Okay, so now you need to take care here the object. We need to take as a parameter object here. So what is the class name? And then object name. I take unary, so un obj. Okay, after that here. So now what should we write here? We are taking a value from the unary object and we are making a value to be negative or negative to positive. Okay, so what we will do in this case, we will take here one object, we will create one object of the class. So first is op overload and we take here the object name like result. Okay, and we create a object inside the operator overloading method. Okay, then here we are writing a value for the result. What is the name of the data member? Dot a. Okay, then now we are going to take for binary operator. For binary operator and in the last return result. Okay, return the value. For binary operator what we will do? The same, just we use here binary and here like first we are taking like for add, so add, here you take two objects obj1 and obj2. Okay, after that the same we create the same way and then obj1 dot a and plus obj2 dot a. Okay, the same way we are using for b, it is for b, and the same way we are using for c. You can see here the a member only getting a values for a, b member only getting a values for b, c member only getting a values for c. Okay, so this is the code for writing a operator overloading binary and unary. If you want to make it subtract, so like you are writing here operator overloading binary like operator this. Okay, here you are using this. Okay, and again now for subtract, subtract is this. Okay, just change here this and everything is same, nothing will be changed here, just the symbol. So you can see here the writing a source code in the same way. Now if you are writing another one, the same, just you put here arithmetic operation like multiply, and here also you need to change like multiply. So these all arithmetic operations you can understand we can overload. So we changed it to multiply, and if you need to for divide, so you can take here divide as well. So I hope you all get an idea. So here we just look at it. So you can see here we have taken all binary operators and one unary operator. This is the unary operator code and this is the binary operators code. Okay, so it is very easy to write a source code for this. First we have taken one class, we have taken the name of the class is a user defined data type. After that we have taken here 3 data members of the class, and then these data members are private, as you know, because we didn't write any access specifier. By default the class members are private. After that we create a constructor. This constructor should be public. Constructor has no return type, okay, and constructor has no return type, so no returning value. So we have just used for initializing the data members of the class. One constructor is parameterized, one constructor is non-parameterized. For non-parameterized, we have taken the values here for each data member 0, okay, 0.0 because it is a double type, so 0.0. And the another constructor is parameterized constructor. So this whatever the value the user will pass through the object, it will be directly initialized to the data members, okay. So this constructor is default constructor or non-parameterized, as you wish. Default constructor, and constructor is always used for initializing the data members of the class, and this one is parameterized or argument, whatever, okay. Then this is operator overloading, all of you know well. This is for unary operator, so we are using here for unary operations. And so we make it the negative here to change the value from positive to negative or negative to positive. After that we have taken a binary operator. For binary operator, you just remember the key points here. First is it should be public, should be static, because it is under the control of the compiler. That's why it should be static. We don't need to create any object to call operator overloading method. This operator overloading method directly called by the system, so it should be static, okay. So we have taken here static keyword because of this reason. After that, return type. What kind of value should be returned from it? User defined type. So the user defined type is what? Means class, okay. So we have taken here user defined type means the class name. Then the keyword. This is keyword. Operator is a keyword. Then which operation you want to overload? Just write the operation here. After that, this is binary, so we know very well for binary operation we need at least 2 operands. So 2 operands means 2 object here, okay. So we have taken first object obj1, and what type? The class type, and second object obj2 is also a class type. After that we have taken one object inside the operator overloading method. So here we have created an object result, and result.a means you are talking about, with the help of this you are accessing the data members of the class. With the help of this result.a, it means you are talking about the data member of the class exactly. So the data member of the class is A, B and C, and these are the members which we will pass from outside the class. So these members means the values. So these values, one hold by the object 1, second hold by the object 2. So these object 1 and object 2 will be adding together and store the value to the result A. Then the same for result B. Then the same for result C. Means we will receive the value for the data members A, B and C after operation to be performed, okay. Now binary operator, I have taken here old type of operator, arithmetic, okay. So the same way the code, just we have changed the symbol, nothing else. Otherwise the code is same, just the symbol we have changed here accordingly what kind of operator we want to overload. After using this, now we want to show the value. We need one method for display the value. So for displaying the value, we will take here the method should be public. And the method should have return type. So I am taking here return type void. After that, the method name. So method name I am taking here like output, okay. and no parameter is required, and then the method body. In this method body we will write here console dot write line. Inside this, what are the values? The values we are receiving from A, B and C. Whatever the operation will perform, but the values will go at the end to the data members A, B and C. So you will just write here the value of A, B and C. Result, then I am writing here okay. So now we have taken here the output method also, and after this you just look at it, A, B and C, the values it will receive from the variable A, B and C. If you want to show here, you can show here also. The first one is A, so A is like that, second is B, B will be like that, and third one is C, C will be like that. Okay, it is your choice, any type of formatting if you want you can do it. Okay, so now you understand here we have taken all type of methods, constructor and overloading methods. Okay, this is a simple method, default method. Now we are just going to, now we have completed the class, data members, initialization and unary operator overloading, binary operator overloading, and then the method to display the values. Okay, these things we have completed. The class role is completed. Now we are going to create a object of this class. Okay, so how do you create an object? First the class name, then the object name. I am taking like O1. Okay, see, if I am not writing here anything, okay, so which constructor will call? Default. Yes, so I am just writing, I am just showing you some results. Okay, like I am not writing here anything, I am taking here O1 dot output method. Okay, I am just taking this first time, and one I am looking, one I am taking here O2, and here I am passing some values like 4, 5, 6. Okay, we can see one constructor without parameter and one object we pass here parameter. Okay, so what is the value here? Here you can see what are the results we receive here. Result, first one where we didn't pass any value to the constructor. Yes, it is default constructor, and this one is parameterized constructor. So you can see the data members here we initialized with the help of constructor. So whenever you apply object 2, it will directly call parameterized constructor. Okay, whenever you apply default, it means it is called constructor default. Okay, so that's why after using this, you just apply the output method. With the help of output method, you receive the value A0, B0, C0, because it is default constructor. And the second one, whatever the values you initialized, these values it has been taken. So we understand after this our program is working very fine, and now we will apply the operations on that. Okay, so we are taking here 3 different objects, object 1, object 2, object 3. Whatever the operation you want to perform, perform it and show the output, nothing else. Okay, so like here I am passing here another values. Here I am taking like 12. We will take the small values, then we will easily get an idea. Okay, then here I am taking like 4, 9 and like 5. Okay, here I am taking this, and after that we are taking here for object 3. This is for object 3. Okay. Now apply the operations here. What kind of operations you want? Like you will take like O1 initialize with O2 plus O3. What is the meaning of this? Means you are adding object 2 and object 3 and giving the value to the object 1. Okay. The same you will apply for another one. Just change the operations here. So all arithmetic operations. Okay. Here you can do one more thing, like O1 assignment minus O2 multiply by O3. What will happen? It is applying for unary operation, unary operator overloading, and this one for binary. Means it will first collect the value for this and then it will use the binary. So here you are using both operations, unary operator and binary operator. Okay. In the next one you can take like this, like O1 O2 multiply by O3. Okay, and both you will take negative. So you can see here we are using here unary operator overloading, and in between binary operator overloading. Okay, so whenever you are writing for object, now you will just take this one and apply everywhere. So you will see the different results. Because in object 1 we are taking all the values, so we are printing the object 1. Understand my point? All of you understand this? We create an object here, object 1, object 2, object 3. Now in object 1 we have passed default values. Okay, no value is here. Okay, after that this is object 2 values and this is object 3 values. Okay, and whatever the object 1 plus object 2 means you are calling the binary operator overloading. It is binary. You are calling here binary operator overloading. Okay, so this is for add, this is for subtract, this is for multiplication, this is for division, this is for again multiplication, but you are calling here both. You are calling here unary and binary operator overloading. You are calling here both. Okay, same here, it is like that. Understand? So now we are going to execute the program. See the values. This is the first time initialize 0 for object 1. Okay, this is for object 2 values, this is for object 3 values. Then the operation performed. When operation perform, like A plus B means object 1 plus object 2. So 12 plus 4 16, 15 plus 9 24, 16 plus 5 21. Understand? After that this is for subtraction. So 12 minus 4 8, 15 minus 9 6, 16 minus 5 11. Then the multiplication. 12 multiplied by 4 is 48. 15 multiplied by 9 135. 16 multiplied by 5 80. Then division. 12 divided by 4 3. 15 divided by 9 1.66667. Okay, and 16 divided by 5 3.2. After that we have taken negative. Okay, so here we are using for binary and unary. So we will see one time our source code, this one. Okay, O2 negative, O3 positive. So you will see here O2, this is O2 negative, yani means minus 12, minus 15, minus 16, and with O3, so it become minus 48 and minus 35 and minus 80. Okay, then another one is we take both minus will minus, so minus minus become plus. Okay, so it will be 48, 135 and 80. The same you will have the result here. Understand? So this is the full concept of binary and unary operator overloading.